Hello and welcome to our tutorial on how to create your profile on our Webgate Plus portal for Federated Co-op. In this video, we will go through filling your profile. As part of our managed services, your profile will be completed by our customer service department when you set up with EDI Gateway. But if any of the required fields change on your side, you will be able to go in and modify them by following this simple short video. First, log into Webgate Plus at webgate.edigateway.net. Enter the username and password that was provided to you by our customer service team, and then enter the security code indicated on your screen. If you already have a username and password for Webgate Plus, please go ahead and use that login. We will now discuss the My Information and Addresses tabs. There are 3 tabs here: My Information, Item List, and My Retailers. The only tabs you need to click on are My Information and My Retailers. Let's first fill in the My Information tab. The first bit of information required is your manufacturer code, which is the first 6 digits of your UPC code, which can be found on your purchase order. Next, you will go ahead and enter your GST, HST, and PST tax registration codes. Please note that if you do not have an HST number, you can go ahead and copy and paste your GST number in this field. If you are a US vendor and you do not have tax registration codes, please go ahead and put in dummy information in these fields. Please disregard the printer default layout. This is for labels only, and at this time, Federated Co-op does not require any labels. Once completed, you can click on Save Changes. Next, we will click on Addresses. As you can see, the Remit To and Ship From addresses have already been added, and these are 2 addresses that are required by Federated Co-op for your ASN and your invoice. To add a new address, you would click on New. To add the Remit To, we would simply click on the drop-down for address type and select Remit To. You would then go ahead and enter your DUNS number, which is 9 digits followed by 4 zeros. You would enter your company name, your address, the city, postal code or zip code, your country, and your province or state, and you would press OK to save. You would do the exact same thing to add the Ship From information, but this time you would click on Ship From for address type. You would enter the same DUNS number followed by 4 zeros, your name and address, city, postal code or zip code, country, and province or state, and press OK. If at any time there are any changes that you need to make, you can simply highlight the correct address and click on Edit. And then you may go ahead and make any changes that you require and press OK to save. If you'd like to delete an address completely, you can simply select the address and click on Delete. The next tab is Carriers, which is required when you are sending ASNs. To add a new carrier, you would simply click on New. The identification code qualifier is standard carrier alpha code. The identification code is your 4-letter SCAT code. The transportation method type is motor. Routing is the full carrier name. And to save, you would simply press OK. If at any time you need to make a change to the carrier, you can simply highlight the carrier and click on Edit. Make any necessary changes and press OK. If you need to delete a carrier, you would simply highlight the carrier and click on the Delete button. We will now talk about the My Retailers tab. You would click on My Retailers. You would ensure that you would select the right retailer from your drop-down list. In this case, it's Federated Co-op. For the relationship location 1, click on the drop-down and select Bill To. Click on the Browse button and double-click on the address that is in this field. For relationship location 2, you're going to enter the Remit To information. Click on the drop-down, select the Remit To, which in this case is Remit To RI, which is very important. Click on the Browse button and double-click on the address that you see. For relationship location 3, we're going to add the Ship From information. You would simply click on the drop-down, select Ship From, click on the Browse button, and double-click on the address entered. The last bit of information that you need to enter is the terms type. In this case, it is 01 from the drop-down. Terms basis date code is invoice date. You would then enter your net days, your description for your terms. Once completed, you would click on Save to save all changes. Congratulations! You have completed your profile setting required for Federated Co-op. Depending on which transactions are mandatory for your company, you're now ready to watch our video tutorials on how to create an ASN, how to invoice from an ASN, how to invoice from a PO, and how to create a statement. Here is how to reach us, and from all of us at EDI Gateway, thank you so much for watching.